All right, there's the readies. Here we go. Game number 1 between Curi and Wallbant in not Division 1C in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. It is Division 1C, but not 1A. Look at these two underway. 4 pushdown points. Now 5 for Wallbant to take an early lead. Both players Tetris ready, looking for the long bar. And we're starting with a drought. Bang Tetris for both players. Curi denied the perfect clear. Yeah, the only thing that we're missing in Curi's view is the drought counter. And look at the drought counter right now for Wallbant. That is... Okay, first of all, it's wrong. So, drought counter is not quite working correctly tonight, but scores are in this game 69,008 now for Wallbant and 27,000 for Curi. He's looking for some long bars of their own. So, yeah. Where is this long bar? Now with a long bar dependency, we'll get 2 of them. Bang Tetris and fills in the dependency to the other. Yeah, absolutely big shout outs to both Yobi and Yeehaw for pretty much everything. Take care of our calibration issues. If the issues are like problems that can be common among players, I definitely would like to see some kind of resource that players can reach out to you know, here's some common problems you might run into and how to fix them. Bang Tetris for Wallbant, who's got a pretty good lead here. Almost 3 Tetrises, as Curi has just been having trouble getting a long bar down the right side. Will now do so. Bang Tetris. Another Tetris for Wallbant. Another Tetris for Curi. I feel like, you know, Max Out Club was kind of the same way. People were having trouble getting calibrated on it, and it took a while before that became, you know, pretty much second nature to everyone. It's going to be the same for this. And plus, with active development, too, I think that's going to be a really big thing for the scene in general. Another Tetris for Curi, down by 2 Tetrises here, but ahead by 6 lines. Not the place you want to be. But it is early enough. We're just halfway through level 18. Ooh, hang on the square at the top. Not the end of the world. Oh, look at that. What a dirty Tetris for Curi, setting that up perfectly. They're going to pick up another Tetris to go to 319. Wallbant having to slow down himself. Going to try to take care of that Garbo and build back up here. That T will do the job. Bang Tetris for Wallbant. Coming from somebody who has some projects that use GitHub Wiki, I would avoid GitHub Wiki. No one reads it. Another Tetris for Wallbant. Like it's not a bad wiki. It's just no one ever reads it. Even if you like send them to it, it's just like, yeah, what do I do with this? Another Tetris for Wallbant. Yeah, we got in the Overload community, we have like all kinds of wikis for the modding stuff, for like how to use audio taunts and all kinds of other cool stuff. No one ever reads it, even if you put a link in their face. Curi with a long bar dependency here. It's going to immediately close off the right well. And that will help buy some time to get the board back into a playable state. Bang Tetris for Curi. As we're approaching the level 19 transition, it's a 38,000 point lead for Wallbant, who is also backed by 9 lines, so threatening a 600,000 transition, even with a lot of burns. It's another Tetris to go to 528. Curi at the 510. Wallbant will Tetris. Wallbant having to do a few burns here. Long bar dependent down the left side. Let's see if he... Nope, he's just going to opt to clean it out. Curi needs a long bar here. And that's a long drought. But does get the long bar. Bang Tetris into transition, 543. Wallbant already has surpassed that and has 5 lines to go. But Wallbant's going to be entering that same drought. Unfortunately, we can't tell where his drought's at. And it was a fairly hefty drought, too. Wallbant will transition at 582, followed by a Tetris to go to 607. Curi really wants a long bar here. Party down the middle for Curi. Set up for second. Where is this long bar? There it is. Bang Tetris for Curi. Going for a third. Trying to keep the right side available. Ooh, that was a bit of a misdrop. And Curi's going to go ahead and just pause everything to take care of that. Easier said than done. This is getting very dicey. But Curi gonna bring this board down into a Tetris-ready state. There's the long bar. Bang! Tetris for Curi. Has the lead, but only by 1,700 points. This Wallbant's also running an odd well. This one's a left well. Can't seem to get the long bar either. There's a long bar finally. Bang Tetris to take the lead, 728. He's back by 12 lines, too, so that lead is pretty real. Curi, he's got a normal-looking board again, but not good pieces for it. Gonna have to do something to open this well yet again. It's a long bar. Goes the long bar dependent, but will get that long bar, too, and now has the right side opened up. Wallbant extends the lead, 49,000 points. Bang Tetris for Curi, gonna start fighting into it. Another one. Curi's in the real-time lead, but ahead by 18 lines at this point. Curi's gonna be on like level 34 by the time Wallbant hits transition, the rate this is going. Might be a bit of an exaggeration, but... There's the long bar. Bang! Dirty Tetris. That was 6 rows off the ground. Curi's aggression paying off, and bang Tetris for Curi again. Wallbant needs to clear out the right side. Only good for a triple. Currently down by 102,000 points, but that's plenty to make up in 20 lines. So if Wallbant can stay efficient, he's still got the pace lead, but it's got a lot of work to do to realize it. And this is not what he wanted. Bang Tetris for Curi. One more line from the level 29 kill screen. There it is, 1.03. Of course, this screen will not kill Curi. Curi having to take some burns. Bang Tetris to the 1.07. This is a big lead for Curi right now. Had to block the well there. Opens it right back up, though. Oh, that's a bit of a misdrop. Gonna try to open it up, but misses the 4-tap to the left twice. And that's gonna be a top out. 1.087 is the final score. Wallbant, you need A88. And Wallbant has hit the level 29 transition. Down by 3 Tetrises. This is line-outable, but it's so dangerous to try to line out at this level. And you're seeing why here. It's a very hard level to control pieces on, even as a roller. Gets that tap over to the left. Oh, didn't know what to do with that L. It seems to have recovered, but needs a 5-tap. Gets it. And he's burning this down. Wallbant's back to the bottom. Only needs 1.5 Tetrises here. Level 34. Of course, level is kind of inconsequential at this point. This will be resolved before 39 for sure. Ooh, a little bit of danger here. This may not be resolved the way that Wallbant wants, and he's going to top out. And Curi will hold on to take game number 1. And ready, F4. Here we go. Game number 2. We are underway and going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And we are underway, scoring Tetrises here on level 18. Oh, but Curi in a little bit of trouble already. Oh, that's a bad misdrop. And we're in the middle of a drought. Whoa, this is not good. And the Longbar comes over at the last second, phasing through the L to make it over. How is Curi still alive? Oh my god. Unbelievable. Curi had a 3-frame window to move that long bar to the right. And if they had failed to do that, they would have topped out on the spot. This is still very annoying for Curi because, oh my god, look at that. An intentional dirty Tetris setup, 8 rows off the bottom. Are you kidding me? Oh, Curi is really pushing this, though. Oh, no, no, no! No! And that's not going to work. Oh. Wallbant, you're good for game 2. All right, here we go. Game number 3. Go ahead, get this started. We'll count them down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And as I say, what was once a best of 5 is really a first to 3. That's 1 to 1. Not an ideal start for either player here. We do have players open and ready for Tetris if they can get a long bar here. There's the long bar. And a couple long bars. Tetris, Tetris for Curi. And Tetris, Tetris for Wallbant. This one is titled Split Second. I'll look that one up. Another Tetris for Curi. There's one for Wallbant. Wallbant with another Tetris. 380 points, half of a single. Separate the players. Vits for Curi, it's delayed. And in the middle of a drought, too. But there is the Tetris first, keeping the Vits on the board. And now we'll go ahead and resolve the Vits. Oh, bit of a misdrop there for Curi, but look at the Tetris. We'll have time to clean that up. Another long bar for the Tetris there. Curi will just throw some more long bars down the right side to clean that up. Wallbant getting a bit of a spot here. Curi's going to Tetris and take the lead. Oh, Wallbant not liking what he sees. Could be trading an early gift here if he's not careful. But does get this board down. One more burn, and he's out of danger. Sigh of relief from Wallbant there as Curi gets another Tetris. It is a 40,000 point lead about halfway through level 18. That square, though, just kind of like chonked down the center of the board. Well, I'm surprised Wallbant didn't try to get set up there. Like, you're already a long bar dependent. Would have paid off in like 3 pieces, too. Oh, what? I'm kind of confused by that double L setup for Wallbant. That's going to make this a bit of a longer burn down, too. Curi not in a great spot either, as a long drought is coming through here, affecting both players in a really bad way. Longbar gets over for Curi. Another one does as well, but look at that Swiss cheese. Are we playing Classic or Zone here? Curi looks like both players look like they've sent each other a ton of garbage. Other long drought happening. Curi missing the T-spin. Get that long bar down for a double. As we're starting to approach the transition, we just passed the turn. Curi going to go a little aggressive, playing 3 rows up here. I don't disagree with this. There's a long bar, bang Tetris. Wallbant is at the bottom and has been scoring as well, so... But Curi does have the lead by 2, almost 3 Tetrises. Another Tetris for Wallbant. There's one for Curi. And Curi seems to be having enough of playing 3 rows up. But this game certainly does not have enough of torturing Curi. Can't get anything in there. All right, that works. That was good. But still, I mean, these pieces not ideal for Curi for the situation that they are in. Wallbant is just clean and has been slowly chipping away at this lead, and now, right before a transition, could take the lead away. It's a 449,000 transition for Wallbant. It's only going to be 433 for Curi, but an immediate Tetris brings a little bit of that back. Wallbant has taken the lead, going into transition. Oh, these pieces for Curi just are not agreeing with the stack. Wallbant has had very little trouble. He's been doing these burns, like, call them safety burns. He's not been totally efficient, but he has been safe enough to be scoring. And currently has a 13,000 point lead at 152 lines. We've entered level 21. Tied 1-1 here. In each respective player's first match of the season. Bang Tetris for Wallbant, out to a 2+ Tetris lead here. Now 3 as Curi's going to set up in column number 7. Bang Tetris. Let's see where this Tetris well goes. Looks like it's going to be column 6. Get your Tetris column bingo cards out, folks. We could be visiting the whole board by the time this is over. Bang Tetris for Curi. Sets up that J-Tuck and gets it. I was going to have to spend some time burning this out. Oh, this is not good. Big misdrop for Curi there. It wasn't looking good before the misdrop happened. Curi is going to calmly burn through this. Try to do what they can to get this down. Wallbant is just scoring Tetrises here. Almost 5 Tetrises in the lead. Curi has opened up one of the big holes there. And now it has a Tetris well in column 6, but it's going to have to plug it right away. Nowhere to put the square. Curi has it open again. There it is. Bang Tetris. Going to be able to get that Tetris well back over to the right. 8-12 for Wallbant. 6-53 for Curi. Curi looking to try to crawl back into this, almost 200,000 points down. Tetris for both players going into level 28. Kill Scream looming. Another Tetris for Curi. Both players one Tetris away from level 29. Curi is going to build up a little more. And there it is. 797 to 927. 130,000 point difference is Curi. Not the greatest start to... Oh, gets the one frame T-spin. Frame perfect. But these squares are really messing up Curi's board. And now a drought on top of it. Has the well open, but this drought continues. There it is. Bang Tetris. Great burns, too, from Curi. Wallbant still playing as well. 970. Playing 862. Another Tetris for Curi. Wallbant trying to clean up this garbage. Get Tetris ready himself. Oh, where's the long bar now? There it is. Bang Tetris for Wallbant to get the max 1.02. Curi had to do some burns, but still gets another long bar for the Tetris. 957. Oh, the double flip for Wallbant, and that look on his face says everything you need to know. That it's a chase down situation. 1-0-3-3 is a score to beat. Curi, you need A34. A34. Bang Tetris. And that triple gets you very close. GG, Curi. We'll take game number 3. Ring that cowbell for the double max. In what was yet another suffer game between the players. Curi going to take this to the house if they can. Long bar Tetris. Gonna try for the 1.2 here, I would imagine. Is set up, just needs the long bar. There it is. Bang Tetris 1.2. It is supposed to be double kill screen, correct? Because that certainly wasn't. We'll count down for game 4 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Can we talk about how Curi had a massive comeback in that last game? I think it was 170,000 points at one point. Like in level 28. And they just calmly paced it down on the kill screen and made it all the way to 39. Well, Wallbant at some point is going to have to plug this. Alright, gets a square, finally. It's the longest I've ever seen to take a square to arrive. I did not see what that hand signal was from Curi. Another Tetris. Ooh, no rotation. Might make Zoltan happy to see that, but not it. I'm gonna plug in. Oh, not gonna plug in the L just yet. Possibly thinking of going for a line spin when it shows up, but it's a little late to do that. And the Tetris there. Curi, very creative stacking here to get that done. Wallbant, though, is just on fire, only burning one line, now 2 lines. It's a 5-point game. Tetris for Wallbant. Delayed bits for Curi. And the Tetris to take the lead. Wallbant having to scramble at the top of the board to hit the well open. Does so. Gets the Tetris. Another Tetris for Wallbant there. There's a Tetris for Curi. Another Tetris for Curi. And one for Wallbant. So, fairly close game. Curi does have the pace lead by about a Tetris. We'll score another Tetris there. Tetris for Curi. Good scores this game. 91% Tetris rate for Curi, 81 for Wallbant. Some very efficient play coming through here in this game. Another Tetris for Wallbant. Oh, the Wallbant's having a little trouble feeling the burn of the commentator curse. Tetris for Curi has got a 41,000 point lead now. Blurs, yes. Another Tetris for Wallbant. Curi keeps scoring, and Curi with a 2.5 Tetris lead here at 80 lines. Has been playing fairly aggressively, and all the aggression so far seems to have paid off. Another Tetris for Wallbant. Curi will respond in kind. Curi with that adjustment, seeing the J coming, moving that square back into columns 2 and 3. And getting that J over in columns 1 and 2. Bang Tetris for Curi. Wallbant going real aggressive here. It's not going to pay off. He's forcing it though, and there goes Bang Tetris for Wallbant. And gets that right side open for another Tetris as we're approaching the transition. It is a 5 Tetris lead for Curi here. Kind of the opposite of last game. Another Tetris for Wallbant. Wallbant's going to go aggressive with this column 4, and it's going to get the Tetris. Possibly going to consider moving it to column 8 here. But no, this game's not going to allow him to. He's not without some burns. He might just consider putting this back over to column 10, and indeed he does. This lead for Curi is massive right now. 5.5 Tetrises, now 6.5. As we are just about ready for the level 29 transition. Bang Tetris for Wallbant, next line for him will be it. Curi still needs 2 more after that. Nice solve there. Bang Tetris. 675 is Curi's transition. I didn't even notice how big the transition was. Good God. Another Tetris for Curi. Just absolutely mammoth transition. Wallbant's not even at 600 yet on level 20. Bang Tetris for Curi. And that's not saying that Wallbant's score is bad. Curi's is just really good this game. Another Tetris for Wallbant. Tetris for Curi. Curi trying to get either a spin or a T in there. It's going to get the T. That means a long bar is required. There it is. And opens up the right side. Bang Tetris for Curi. 800,000 on level 21. Another Tetris. Wallbant just shy of 700,000. It's a Tetris there. There's a long bar. Bang Tetris for Curi. Setting up the delayed fits. Gets the long bar. Bang. Well, no, sorry. That's not a Tetris. Why did I think it was a Tetris? Bang Vits. There's a Tetris for Curi. I don't know if that square went where it wanted to, but Curi will clean up pretty quickly. Wallbant looking pretty... Looking, okay, but needs to clean this up. Is not able to cleanly. So it's going to take a little while longer. It's going to go with a dirty left well here. Trying to do something to get back into this game. It's currently down 2-1 in the set. Bang Tetris. It was briefly a 200,000 point lead for Curi. Another Tetris for Curi. Curi again with the Tetris. There's one for Wallbant. Curi had a max a while ago here. And it has a 211,000 point lead here on level 26. About even lines. Another Tetris. Curi just pouring it on. Bang Tetris for Wallbant. I mean, this aggression, too, from Curi is just... We didn't see this in the first 3 games. Bang Tetris 1.1 on 27. Another Tetris and another series of aggressive moves. Oh, finally! Getting punished for one. Missing a 5-tap to the left, but that will be very quickly resolved as we are 1 Tetris away from transition. It's a matter of who will get there first. Oh, this is trouble for Curi. This may not work out for Curi. Curi needs a miracle to bring this down. Tried for a tuck there, didn't quite work. But look at this. Oh, Curi! Still alive. 159,000 point difference between the players as we are in level 30. Bang Tetris for Wallbant. It's got to pull back another 125,000 points. Curi's board is very messy right now. This is Wallbant's opportunity to pull some of the score back. But his board also not looking great. Curi has gotten this back down to the bottom. Not ready to score yet. And Wallbant's going to top out. And that is not... Yeah, that is a 1.13. Curi has a 1.30. And Curi is going to take the set 3-1. GG, there's your winner. Curi's left hand. King saying that is a statement made by Curi. That game 4 for Curi was so different than 1, 2, and 3. Like, they had so much aggression in that last game. And I think the main difference is that it mostly paid off. Like, that was kind of wild. So, Curi will take a 3-1. And there you go. Bang Tetris for Ellen. Yeah, I didn't even know it was doing that. Like, I heard one Tetris earlier. I was like, oh, what did I do? But I had a browser window open. I thought that's what it was. 3+ Tetris lead for Rations here as Wallbant survives an 18 drought there. Another Tetris for Alan. Bang Tetris for Rations. Yeah, that's a fun part, is that, like, all this is new, right? Doing Nestress champs for the first time. Seems to be going fairly smooth so far for game number 1, as Wallbant trying to get back into this, down by 61,000 points. And back by 3 lines as well, so has a little bit of runway, but not much. Speaking of runway, are we going to see those runways come up? The Tetris for Alan. Alan has closed the gap to just under 2 Tetrises as Rations board. A little complex here. So he's looking for a couple of tucks for sure. Maybe a spin with that T. He's a long bar and does get it. Alan is within a Tetris as we have past the good old Joey Parker turn. Tetris for Rations. Another one for Alan. I just now noticed that Alan's line and level count were a little off there. They're fine now. But it was saying level 25 for a second. I'm like, what? No. Rations with another Tetris here. Alan actually has a pace lead now, despite being down by 1.5 Tetrises. Meaning if he uses his remaining lines to catch up to Rations as Tetrises, then should be fine. Another Tetris for Alan at 119 lines. We should be hitting transition shortly. Yeah, I think Alan's capture's a little off. That's 513, not 613. That may even be 535. Another Tetris for Rations. He'll transition at 529. There's Tetris for Alan. Bang Tetris Alan going into transition at 583. Another Tetris to hit 610. So Alan in the lead here by over a Tetris. Yeah, is that something we will need to have Alan do in between matches to just recalibrate to hopefully get the score correct? Another Tetris for Alan. Alan ahead by 29,000 points here. Both boards looking very good, very solid. Problem is that there's a drought forming for Rations. Got 1920 piece drought and counting. Finally gets a long bar, but it's not good for a Tetris. It's just good to try to keep this board alive. Getting up fairly high on the stack. Just not getting the right pieces to bring this down is adding more holes to the stack. This is giving Alanbot the opportunity to take a pretty big lead here. 2.6 Tetrises according to Restreamed. It's about a 10-line difference in terms of score. And what's worse about that is Alan has more lines to work with too. Bang Tetris for Rations hitting 706. Alan getting very high there, but does get the long bar over for the Tetris. We'll burn a triple away to make sure that doesn't happen again. And we'll score another Tetris to go to 820. 738 for Rations. Other Tetris go to 770 and 803 now. As we're starting to get into the late stages of the post-19 era. Alan has no Tetris sounds? Yeah. Probably not anything I can do anything about. Alan having to cover the wells